In this video, we're going to go over how to create an account and also how to book a studio at Pirate Studios. I do a lot of DJ lessons at Pirate Studios, so I thought this might be a handy reference for my students or anyone else for that matter who's looking to book a studio for the first time. Maybe you're just wanting to go muck around on the decks and get a feel for DJing and see if it's something that you might be interested in pursuing further. Or maybe you've got your first gig coming up and you want to go and practice on CDJs for the first time. So with that being said, let's get stuck into how to do it. First things first, just go into your browser and jump onto pirate.com. That'll bring you to the home page here. And the first thing you're going to have to do is create an account. So if you just click on login up here, take you to the login page, and then you just click on create account. So then you're just going to fill in all of your details, your email, create a password, first name, last name, your phone number. In this referral code section here, you can enter a referral code if you have one from someone. Mine is this, ALEC 256563. Feel free to use that if you want. If you have one from someone else, then this is where you pop it in. And when you use a referral code, after you have actually had your first session, you'll then receive free studio credit in your account to use for a future booking. So that can be quite handy to get a bit of free studio time. At the time of this recording, I believe it's £20 here in the UK of free studio credit that you'll get. But this amount does change from time to time, so it might be a bit less sometimes. After you've popped in that, if you've got it, then just fill in some other information here. You can select your favorite studio. So this is going to be whichever studio is closest to you, and then this will be the default studio when you search for anything in the future. And then you can just put in your marketing sort of preferences, and then accept the terms and conditions, do the little recapture here, and then click continue. So that's pretty much it for creating the account. It's quite straightforward. And once you've done that, then you can just go ahead and book a studio. So then you can go and just click up the top here, click on book a studio. If you are on the home page, it's just going to be in the top right as well, this button here. So just click on book a studio. And then you're just going to choose what type of studio you want to book. For these ones, we're going to be covering the DJ studio. So if it's not already on DJ by default, you just need to click DJ here. And then you just choose your location. So you can go through, it's got a few in the UK, some in the US, some in Germany, in Berlin. There's one in Dublin, Hamburg. So whatever your location is, just choose that from here, and then just choose the date and the time that you want to go. So click whatever date it is, change the time. So you can choose how long you want to do the session for in the hours box over here. So let's say you want to do 2 hours, and then you just choose your start time. So if you wanted to start at 5 p.m. for 2 hours, then it's going to come up here 5 to 7 p.m. It's got your date, it's got your location. And then you just need to choose which studio you want to use. So there's two options. There's standard and pro. The standard are the 2-deck rooms. So in these rooms, you'll have 2 CDJs and you'll have 1 mixer, as well as the speakers as well. In the pro room, it'll have a 3-deck setup. So you'll have 3 CDJs and you'll have 1 mixer in here. So for most beginners, 2 decks is going to be all you'll need. If you're looking to play your first gigs, or you're a little bit further along in your journey and you want to test out a 3-deck room, then you need to book the pro ones. So then you just need to choose which studio you want. Most of them are going to be quite similar, so just pick any one and click on book this studio. Then it's going to take you to this summary page here. And this will tell you what is included in the studios. So In this one, you've got 2 Pioneer CDJ 2000 Nexus 2 decks, and you've got 1 Pioneer DJM 900 Nexus 2 mixer. Microphones. Some of the studios used to have microphones, but I don't think most of them have microphones anymore. So if you were wanting to use a microphone, then you will have to bring your own. And all of the studios have a couple of speakers in there as well. And then you've just got a little bit of general information with the location of the studio and some parking information. Over on the right-hand side, you've just got a little bit of a summary of the studio and the location, the date and time that you're booking. And now there's also an extra part that you'll need to fill in. So now you have to actually add the guests that you're bringing. So if you just click on add here, it's going to come up with this little window and just choose the amount of guests that you'll be bringing with you. So if it's just you, you don't have to do anything. If you are bringing other people, you need to enter them here. You can only bring a maximum of 4 people in the studio. So there's a limit of 5 people in the studio, including yourself. 1 or 2 guests is free, so you can just click one of those. If you are bringing 3 or 4 guests, there will be a slight extra charge. So just say you're bringing 1 guest, you just click on +1, make sure it's highlighted, and then click confirm. And then you're just going to go to book this studio again. And now it's going to ask you to enter your guest details if you have chosen some guests in the previous page. So all you need to do is just click on this guest section here and then just enter their details, enter the first, last name, and then click save. Once you've entered the guests, then you're just going to click on continue. And this brings you to the page where you can enter any discounts if you've got them. So if somebody's given you a discount code or you've gotten one from Pirate themselves, every now and then Pirate will send out discount codes to their mailing list. So if you have one of those, you can pop that in here and that will get you a little bit of a discount off your studio hire. Discount will automatically come off here once you've put that in and clicked on apply. And then all that's left to do is just to pay for the studio. So you just go to continue to payment. And then all you just need to do is enter your card details here and your postcode for the card. Check these boxes over the right-hand side and then click confirm booking. All right, cool. So that's pretty much it. As you can see, it's a pretty straightforward process, both creating an account and booking a studio. Again, if you'd like to use my referral code from the start of the video to get a bit of free studio credit, then feel free to do so. I'll drop that in the description as well. Also, for anyone that's in London that might be interested in having lessons at Pirate Studios, I also have a 20% discount for any new students who haven't previously booked at Pirate before. So you can use that to get 20% off studio hire in your first session. And apart from that, hope you guys enjoy the studios and I'll catch you in the next one.